Hello everyone, I'm Robin and welcome to my video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to make Canadian friends, specifically how to make Canadian friends in Canada. Maybe you're going to Canada to study English and you want to make some Canadian friends. I'm making this video because a lot of my Korean students, they have the experience of going to study in Canada 6 months, 1 year, over 1 year. They come back, I talk to them, and they tell me they made a lot of friends. They made a lot of international friends, for example, from China, Japan, Taiwan, maybe some European or South American friends, but they didn't make any Canadian friends, okay? And I'm very surprised and shocked, and a little bit disappointed, because you're going to Canada to live, to experience the culture. You should interact with Canadians, make Canadian friends, and of course, their main goal going to Canada is to improve their English. Yes, you can improve your English with some international friends, but the best way is to make Canadian friends, all right? So let's talk about that. How do I make Canadian friends and improve my English? First, I have work or volunteer. So if you get a job in Canada, or even if you just volunteer in Canada, you're put in a situation where you're interacting with Canadians. It's a very good situation to improve your English quickly. So I recommend this, but make sure you have the right visas and it is legal, not illegal. So if you work in Canada, get the proper visa. Second is homestay. Now, if you go to Canada to study English, staying with a homestay, I put a star here because this is the best way to immediately start interacting with Canadian people, because you're going to the homestay family. If they're a good homestay family, they will treat you very nice, they will take you places, and they will, you become part of the family. And this will really help you improve your English and understand the culture. But sometimes there are bad homestay families, okay? A bad homestay family is more interested in the money, and they will have a lot of rules, and they don't want to talk to you very much. And if they do talk to you, maybe they're yelling at you. Okay, so you got to be careful with homestay. It's a great experience if you get a good homestay family, but if you get a bad homestay family, you got to get out. That brings us to roommates. So in Canada, if you're going to live in Canada or study in Canada, you should make a Canadian roommate. When I visit Canada, and sometimes I visit my students, they have roommates that are usually other Koreans or Japanese or Chinese. Again, our goal should be, we want to improve our English and experience Canadian culture, so really try to get a Canadian roommate. I'll talk more about that in a moment. Online websites, apps, these are good to quickly meet Canadians. I'll talk about that in a moment. Join a club, camping, swimming, taekwondo, etc. Join a class, swimming, piano, yoga, photography, art, etc. These two, really good for meeting Canadians right away. So clubs are usually free. I had one student join a camping club. She went camping twice a month. She met a lot of Canadians. She had a good time. I had another student, she joined a yoga class. So she went to Canada to study English. After about a month, she joined a yoga class, all Canadians, and she learned a lot of English. She made a lot of friends right away. Okay, so last two, very good for meeting Canadians and making Canadian friends and improving your English. All right, let's talk more about websites and apps. These websites and apps work in every country. So whatever country you are in, you can use these to meet foreigners and make friends, or girlfriend or boyfriend, to improve your English. Dating apps. Tinder is probably one of the most popular. If you're looking for a girlfriend, if you go to Canada, you want a girlfriend, Tinder is a good place to start. OkCupid is another. There are many kinds of dating apps, so when you go to another country, download an app. You can start being connected with the Canadian guys or girls right away. If you're not interested in dating, you just want to make friends, I recommend Meetup. Meetup is an awesome app. That's why I put the star here. It is awesome. When you go to Canada, make sure you have the Meetup app, because when you check that app, it will show you all kinds of clubs and activities every day of the week almost. Well, in some cities, every day of the week, there's multiple activities. It's a great way to meet friends right away and have fun. Badoo is another app. It's meant for friends, but you can make boyfriend, girlfriend, of course, if you want. But these two are good for friends, meeting Canadian friends right away. Websites, Kijiji, this is Canadian, and Craigslist, this is more international. These are good websites if you want to find a roommate, if you want to buy or sell something. So if you want to buy a bicycle or sell a phone, these sites are great to interact with Canadians, all right? When you make your Canadian friends, you want to keep contact with them. And the messengers they use, WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. These two are the most common for Canadians. I think Americans too. And of course, Facebook is very important. You need a Facebook account to keep in contact with your English-speaking friends. If you're from Korea or Japan and Southeast Asia, they don't use Line much in Canada. And of course, Katok, they don't use that in Canada. If you meet a Canadian friend in Canada and you said, "Do you have Katok?" They're not going to understand what you're talking about. They do not use that. You have to use these ones, really, if you want to talk with Canadians. Okay, my final words: participate in the foreign culture. It's very important if you go to Canada to participate in the culture. If you're from Korea, you could have a lot of Korean friends there. That's good, but you want to try to meet Canadian friends, interact with Canadians, and do Canadian things. Do not only observe the foreign culture. Observe is just watching, okay? And when I visit Canada, and sometimes I visit my students, I see them not participating in the culture, actually watching. You know, they stay in their groups with other Koreans, and they go places, and they're just watching Canadian culture. This is not good. We want to participate in Canadian culture. All right, so I hope this video helps you. If you go to Canada and you want to meet a Canadian and you want to improve your English, there's lots of information in this video, all right? Good luck. See you next time. If you like this video, it's really helpful if you let us know. Subscribe to our channel, click the like, and we really appreciate it. We're really happy if you write a comment below. Okay, I like to read my comments, and I will try to reply. All right, thank you. Take care.